Hi, I'm Tricia, an organic gardener. I grow organically for a healthy and safe food supply, for a clean and sustainable environment, for an enjoyable and rewarding experience. Olives have been cultivated since ancient times, and they're very long-lived. In fact, I once saw an olive tree over 2,000 years old on a trip to Greece, and it was still producing. These trees are appreciated for their beauty, fruit, and oil. The best time to plant olive trees is in the fall. I'll show you how. Olives are tough as nails in some ways, but they do have some specific requirements. To grow olives, your climate must not dip below 17 degrees Fahrenheit, but still have cool nights below 45 degrees in the spring in order to allow the olives to undergo vernalization, which refers to the cold exposure a plant needs to initiate flowering. Make sure and plant your olive tree where there's good drainage. The fastest way to kill your young olive tree is to plant it where there's poor drainage. On the good side, olives are extremely drought tolerant, they're evergreen, they're long-lived, and they require soil fertility that's moderate to low. The best olives to plant are ones that are still actively growing in their containers. Most olive trees are self-pollinating, but not all of them, so make sure and check that out. If it is self-pollinating, you'll get more olives if you plant a pollinizer. Bigger is not necessarily better when it comes to planting an olive tree. Find a tree that's in about a 1-gallon or smaller size pot. This 4-inch pot is perfect, and make sure that the new growth is limber and flexible. The experts at the olive nursery have tried many different methods of soil preparation. I'm going to show you the tried and true method that they use. To prepare your soil for planting, you want to work 5 pounds of azomite and 2.5 to 3 cubic feet of composted manure into a 9 by 9 foot area. A broad fork or a digging fork is a great tool to work all the amendments into your soil. Dig a hole roughly the same size as the pot. Gently slide the plant out of the pot, being careful not to disturb the roots. Plant it to the same level that it was planted in the container. Pat down your soil firmly and make a little water basin. And then make sure and water your tree well. Even though olives are very drought tolerant, you can encourage earlier fruiting and heavier crops by irrigating. To help your tree establish in the first year, give it about 2.5 gallons 1 time a week all at once, and then a little bit less in the wintertime. Mulch your tree with loose straw. Make sure the mulch is 4 to 6 inches away from the trunk. If you live in a wetter climate, don't mulch. It will hold too much water for the tree. Keeping weeds away from your young olive is critical. Do not allow weeds to grow within 3 feet of your olive tree when it is young. For the first 4 years, prune your tree as little as possible, just enough to retain tree form by removing suckers. Plant an olive tree for you, your children, your grandchildren, and even their children, and grow organic for life.